started the STUDIO EXTRUDUS 1 year back. We are a 3D printing and product development company. We specialize in manufacturing of high quality 3D printers and providing idea to prototype solution to many clients in automotive, medical and fashion industries. Basically any industry which is developing a product, we help them achieve their potential using our state-of-the-art facility that we've made in Gurgaon. We have assembled around 21 3D printers, a print farm of 21 3D printers basically for producing prototypes for various clients basically. So we've provided services to AIMS. We've been developing a few products. I'll show you. Yeah. Here's the TiE. So this is one of our clients' product that we developed in the past year. This is an autonomous beehive. A farmer can extract honey from it, from this pod system basically. He can just press a button on his app, which is all IoT controlled. The honey would be flowing directly out of the frames into the pod, which can be directly sent to the customer. This is all 3D printed, manufactured in India, prototyped for a client, a startup.
Can you start ask the questions now after the presentation? What is the pattern?
So once the presentation is over.
Yeah. So I'm the founder of the company. He is basically the development head, and he focuses on training and development in colleges. Our vision is to revolutionize the way people create, innovate in India. The main challenge people are facing these days is access to equipment, machinery, and ideas basically. People have ideas, but they don't know how to implement it. If they have a funding of maybe 20,000, maybe 1 lakh, how would they implement it? How would they go about designing the product? How would they go about prototyping the product? We provide them one-stop solution to basically implement their whole project. Here is an example of a client. This is an easel. So our client is an artist. He wanted to develop a sketching pad which he could take anywhere with him to basically sketch or make an art in open area. So we developed this within 1 week in a budget of 20,000 rupees. This is all manufactured in-house in our facility. These are 2 pieces of plywood basically. They have magnets embedded in it, and these will snap together to make 1 piece, or use it like this. This is one of our products, but we are the pioneers of manufacturing 3D printers. All these services that we provide, it is because of our 3D printers that we've developed in India. We are focusing towards growth and manufacturing of these machines here. Right now we haven't sold many machines, we have only sold 2 machines till now, but we provide services to various clients in the industry. Yeah, here are some of our services. 3D printing, CNC machining, silicon molding, reverse engineering, product development and training in all these segments to students so that they are basically able to develop these products themselves. The utilization of these machineries is really important for students. This is our print farm that we opened in Gurgaon. We have around 21 3D printers right now, which are all manufactured in-house. We provide one of the best qualities in 3D printing in India right now. These are our 3D printers.
You have brought some?
Yes, yes. These are all our 3D printers. This is basically a 20,000 rupees 3D printer made from China. It was a 20,000 rupees printer. Reality is a big major company who invests in 3D printing. He is a major player in selling machines in India since they are the cheapest. But the quality is not so good. So we modified the machine in-house to provide the best quality to the clients. People face a lot of problems in using such kind of machines. So we have installed linear rails and all the major features required in a 3D printer to use it to the max potential without any failures or downtime.
So what are the facilities? Okay, I'll ask you the last.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You must know, obviously you know about 3D printing and the global market about it. It's till 2020 it was about $20 billion of market in prototyping and product development, and 2027 projection is to be around $98 billion. These are a few examples of how 3D printing is being used throughout the world in the fashion segment, in automotive industry, prosthetics for clients who don't have arms or legs, basically, production of concrete houses, mud houses in architecture, furniture development, ideation to prototype. It is also being used in medical industry, in prosthetics and dental equipments, dental accessories too. What are the key challenges that we are solving right now? So the main challenge a company faces when developing a product, coming up with their product, is access to this high cost setup. Not everybody have this kind of setup to develop a product or the knowledge to use these kind of machineries. We help them achieve that potential by providing them all the services they want to develop the product, to reach their POC, that is proof of concept. We also provide training and training to students in colleges, in universities, professionals too, come to attend our trainings. Professionals include these doctors, engineers, fashion designers, artists, everyone. Basically, everyone is a client for us who wants to make something new. Mr. Manoj would be a better speaker towards the education sector that we're providing.
So I'm taking one example of a joint research that we are conducting with an institution. So that is on royal jelly production, that is a product of apiculture. So bees are producing that royal product that is very high cost product and is sellable in the international market. So that is nowhere is being produced in India. So we are doing research on that, and during that journey, so we are helping that as a prototyper. So we have created a kit for royal jelly production where we have eliminated so many steps that farmers were taking, and that is another example of honey production. So that honey extraction was happening in a very good way, or
Can I touch this?
yeah. So we tested this product in the toughest market. Bees are making it, building on the top of this.
This whole product is 3D printed on this machine. Basically, we designed it on our laptops. We 3D printed this product using this machine. We gave it to the bees to adopt it. So the bees raised the comb that we provided them. We studied their comb pattern, their pattern of working. We provided them a base layer of a 3D printed sheet. They adopted it, they raised it. Now we're extracting honey without affecting them, without even touching them. This technology is not available anywhere else with the IoT features and everything that we're providing. So basically this is a industry disrupting technology. We are not developing this solely. We are developing this in partnership with Easy Honey, which is a honey brand, and they are going to be basically the sellers of this. We are just prototyping and developing this product for them. This is the Easy box that we've developed, one of a kind beehive box, which can provide you the best quality honey that is possible without the touch of human. This is the royal jelly kit that we've developed, one of a kind royal jelly kit, only one in India that is to be produced. Okay.
So this is all from STUDIO EXTRUDUS, and we are helping people in in their journey from product to idea to prototype and to the final product. So you can see some of the final product
we also
images, so how fine it is,
industrial grade automotive finishes on 3D prints. You will not notice this. This is a 3D print. From the inside, this might look like it. From outside, it is an automotive finish print. We've also provided automotive grade 3D printed parts in custom manufacturing of customized cars in India. So, yeah. Our revenue model is basically focused on revenue from printing services that we provide to various clients pan India. Printing services are basically 3D printing services that we provide. The second part is the product development services that we provide to these companies. through that product development, we also get orders for the manufacturing, small batch manufacturing, large scale manufacturing for these companies. So basically, we're making an ecosystem to get more revenue through one system, basically.
So we want to grow our farm, basically print farm. So that is, and for that we are looking for funding, not seed funding, because seed funding we have already just covered that journey. So we want to grow our print farm and want to tie up with many institutions who want to just create their institution for
Who have the
manufacturing and
need
making.
for such a setup, for such knowledge to develop products. Our main goal is not to just develop product. We want to.
Meeting those requirements.
Okay, what is your qualification?
I'm an architect from my background. I completed my lecture in 2019, and I started 3D printing in 2014, basically. So I have around 9 years of experience in 3D printing and product development. I've been manufacturing 3D printers since 2014.
So, what is unique? 3D printing is very common in India now.
Yeah.
So, what is unique about this venture?
Why am I speaking about this is because what my clients are facing, what problems my clients are facing. The problem is they're not able to get good quality machines in India. The problem is basically that either the machines are manufactured in China, they won't get a service here. Chinese manufacturers obviously they just sell their machine. Now you are a layman. You want to print something, you give it.
So, you are basically creating printers, right? 3D
Yeah,
printers,
3D
you are
printers.
and servicing you are also providing.
Servicing we provide कर रहे हैं.
So, how many competitors are there? Who are other competitors who are providing 3D printers?
3D printers are all the competitors there. In Noida, there's one company who's already manufacturing these machines. We've just started selling these machines. We've been manufacturing for ourselves, for our studio, but we've not sold many machines right till now. They've been selling these machines, they are pioneers of that, but they don't do product development. What we do is we provide a wholesome solution for the company, basically.
So do you charge for these training sessions also?
Yes, we do charge for these
What
training
kind of
sessions.
model you are making?
So around 4 sessions of training, that is around 6 hours each. One student would pay us around 12,000 rupees.
Okay. So you make a batch and then you call them
Batch
there
of,
only?
yeah, no. We also provide in the institution or in our studio.
So how much you have earned from this model?
We have provided around 3 trainings right now. One at NASA. NASA is Architectural Association, basically National Association of Students of Architecture. So we provided training there. We didn't generate much money there because we didn't know. That was one of our first trainings. We conducted one training outside. We raised some money there, around 60,000 rupees. We just had a batch of around 5 people that time. And yeah, we're planning to conduct another workshop with him in HDD University. We're in talks with HDD University right now. We have signed an MOU for that, and we're going to be providing them product development and printing services for a year.
So, when this company started?
Studio EXTRUDUS started in 2022.
This company was started in 2020.
2022, yes.
What is the revenue?
The revenue is around 25 lakhs till now, and out of that,
In 1 year time.
in 1 year.
And in last 3 months?
In last 3 months, it's just 4 lakhs. We were not focusing on raising money or getting more revenue till now. Till the last year, we were focusing on R&D, basically R&D of our projects, which are going to generate a huge amount of money in the coming year.
Do you have some
basically.
patents also you are telling?
We don't have patents.
So you are
Because patents are to be filed by the owner of the company, who's basically sponsoring to build this. So Iva Honey holds a patent for this. We
So
don't
they must
a
have
patent.
paid you then.
We are on revenue sharing basis. So revenue sharing is also there. They must have they already paid me for a few more for my services that they were billed. Not a full amount because we are on revenue sharing basis for this. We do projects on revenue sharing basis depending on project scale and viability.
What is the vision of the company? Means where you look yourself in 5 years, 10 years time?
We want to be the pioneers of the best 3D printers or producers of best 3D printers in India in all segments, basically plastic 3D printing, cement 3D printing, concrete 3D printing, clay 3D printing, everything basically. We want to add that into our forte. Right now we have SLA and FDM 3D printers. These are all FDM 3D prints. This was printed in 24 hours on one machine. So that is the speed that our machine can provide. Chinese machine will take around 3 days to print this, and they won't provide this kind of a quality to you. Our machines are capable of doing this because we develop them in-house. We solve the challenges that we face in them. We upgrade the parts according to what is required. Basically, we don't just drop the cost of our machines for the market. Okay.
So for the production, we want to prepare our build.
What is the EBITDA and what is your EBITDA and all revenue?
Right now, I'll tell you, I've invested around 35 lakhs in the setup of the facility that we made. We've recovered around 20 lakhs from that, and I have not figured out EBITDA till now.
You're running a venture and you're not bunked out with EBITDA, so that is the stage.
So first we started with
Our
startups.
goal was R&D.
So those who are already in the market and they are experiencing, bringing products. So we are just with them and just starting our journey. So we know that we'll be reaching and just following them, and one day we'll figure out each and everything as an entrepreneur. But we are helping the entrepreneur or startup. So we are learning from them, but we are very good and expert in just
Basically,
production
idea
and
to prototype, we're pioneers of idea to prototype. We can develop any product easily.
So we'll grow as
So
a prototype service provider first. That's what we are seeing ourselves.
We're also providing this services to a few clients who just raised funding from NASCOM. They're developing a depression band, which cures depression. They have psychologists from US Navy affiliated with them, and we are helping them develop the product in terms of design and design for prototyping. Basically, they want a small batch which is being tested in AIMS, Delhi. A batch of 30 patients will be tested with the band. So we are producing those 30 pieces for them in this month.
I have one simple question.
Yeah.
What is that one problem you're solving?
What is the one problem we're solving? Providing the ultimate solution, basically.
One problem.
The problem is accessibility. I'll say.
Problem.
Problem is accessibility, right? Accessibility
To
of
what?
To these
So-
machines.
So to
Services.
produce something, so we are facing so many challenges, or one problem you can say that one 3D printer cannot give you a
And
final
your
product.
customer problem, not your problem.
Hmm.
Your customer problem. Why you are in the market?
Why we are in the market? So we started with 3D printing. We started product development. Yeah.
One problem.
Hmm.
What you are doing, that is your solution.
We face these problems because what the problem
which is
with
being faced by customers so far.
the problem with product development is basically getting an output from the machine, okay, or getting it to the market, the final product basically. That's what we faced a challenge when we had low quality machines or we didn't have the accessibility to these equipments. But after we invested our money in this manufacturing of these machines, so we know the ins and outs of manufacturing basically. So that's what
Yeah,
we.
I'm a little lost. So
Yeah.
Sometimes you said you want to sell these machines.
Yeah.
Sometimes you said you will tie up with this kind of end user companies.
So these are
to
just one-year
co-develop-
projects. These are just one-year projects.
Co-develop.
Yeah.
Third, you said you'll go to universities, colleges
Yeah.
to provide facilities, centers, training
Yeah.
centers.
Mm.
So that you are going everywhere.
No, so one in one word we can
You
say
will
that
sell machine.
everybody
you will
is having
You will
ideas.
develop product like this. You will train people.
These
like
are just
universities.
these are just samples. We are just working with 3 to 4 companies to develop their products. We are making our own 3D printers. We're selling those 3D printers basically. We want to
So
sell
are
our 3D
you a
printers.
3D printer
We are a
selling
3D printing company.
Full stop.
Yeah, we are a 3D printing selling company.
Right?
We will be doing that in the near
And
future.
service too. Why service is needed? Like if I'm a startup, I have 1 lakh rupees in my pocket. That is my seed funding, and I'm
you will
going
sell the
to solve the
machine
problem.
and you will make the prototype for the startups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Full stop.
How would we otherwise generate money? How would we get more clients to buy our machines if they don't even know what our machines can perform?
But then why you are going to different universities to set up the lab?
Because these machines, actually, we are not approaching these universities. The university approached us because they saw our
But then
setup.
you will change your business plan.
No. We're helping them. We're setting up
So we'll
a
be
lab
multiple
basically.
print farms. Then so we are helping, giving the same service, same product.
It's the same
and
model.
in their premises. We are not owning any space for those farms.
It's
But
their
we are enabling
responsibility
them
actually
those
to
farms.
provide those machines, those equipments, those facilities to the students. but they don't have access to it right now. So we're setting up a lab for them. We would be providing people there who would be training those students. We won't be able to manage that, but we would be training people who would be managing those.
But objective remains same: sell the machine and run away. Or service them.
So we would be handling all these things.
Without
Just-
service, 3D printer were in the market, already in the market. But
Our
why they are
competitors
not
are
being used?
selling these machines, but they're not able to scale it because they're not able to create an output out of it. They just know how to make the machine.
Who are your top 3 competition?
Who are my top 3 competitions? Prusa Research from Israel.
India.
India.
No one.
There's no one.
You mean say no one sell the machine?
No, selling is there, but
You
with
are
service,
selling
no one
machine.
is. No one
Yes.
is committing that this machine will produce you of this quality. So not a single company who can claim that this 3D printer will give you the product output which can be used in the market and
In fact, the
field.
best colleges in India and the best companies in India, they have imported printers from the US right now. They've imported the machines. NASCOM even has imported machine. But when the machine is down, there's a downtime. How do they fix it? There's no one to fix the machine because it's an imported machine. There's no one to repair those machines there, to provide those services. Since we
If
manufacture,
training is needed, then that is a major part. We have to tune all the 3D printers during the course.
any
So
printer
that
can
tuning
print
is-
anything, but to achieve the best quality in the machine, to basically sell it as a final product. The machine can even create a final product that you can sell, but not from a cheap machine or a machine that is made
What
outside
is the
India.
cost of each machine?
A machine starts at 65,000
Your
rupees.
cost of acquisition. When you buy, what is the cost?
We manufacture the machines. We don't buy the
Importing
machines.
somewhere.
No. We just import the motherboard, the hardware that is
Assembly
proprietary.
is being done by you. So what is the landed cost for you for assembling the machine?
For assembling the machine, we just get some parts. Half of the parts are manufactured here.
Whatever.
Yeah. The landing cost for the machine which we're selling at 65,000, the landing cost is around 35,000 for that machine. And we can build that in 1 day.
Thank you so much for your time.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second.